The rivalry on track between Sir Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen is really heating up in the Formula 1 2021 season, but there's not much to separate the championship contenders off track either. In a recent article released by Forbes Magazine, a financial battle is also on the cards this year. Welcome to my F1 channel, welcome to Peter on Pole. My name is Peter, in pole position, and in this video I begin to analyse the projected cash these two drivers will make this season. But first, let's dive into the top 10 highest paid drivers in Formula 1 in 2021. Consider subscribing if you haven't already and hit the like button if you are getting value out of this video. Let's begin with 10th place, Carlos Sainz. His salary to date is $8 million per annum, with no expected bonuses as it's his rookie season with Ferrari. Sainz Jr. has earned praise for keeping up with his teammate Charles Leclerc in his debut season at Ferrari, the fourth team in his relatively brief career. The son of a two-time World Rally champion, the 26-year-old has had the unenviable task of replacing both Fernando Alonso at McLaren and Sebastian Vettel at Ferrari. In 9th place, Lando Norris. Current salary with McLaren is $3 million. Year to date in terms of bonuses is $2.5 million, and his total 2021 bonuses are projected to be about $6 million, which brings the total 2021 on-track earnings as $9 million. Norris, who came up as a junior driver with McLaren and is in his third season with the main team, signed a contract extension in May 2021 and sits third in the driver standings currently. The 21-year-old has also launched an esports team in 2020. Tied in 7th place, we start off with McLaren's Daniel Ricciardo. Rookie season with McLaren, his current salary is $10 million, no bonuses to date, making his total on-track earnings so far $10 million. Now, Ricciardo, struggling to adjust in his new ride in his debut season with McLaren, has been outshunned by his teammate Lando Norris. The 32-year-old is known as the Honey Badger for his feistiness, sometimes masked by his smile. Tying with him in 7th place, Mercedes' Valtteri Bottas. His current salary with Mercedes is at $10 million a year. No bonuses to include as his season has been a bit of a struggle, shall we say. After finishing runner-up both in 2019 and 2020, Bottas has got off to a very frustrating start in 2021. This, of course, is fueling the speculation that Mercedes could replace him after 5 years being with the team, coupled with the fact that the rumour is George Russell to be joining in 2022. The 31-year-old, who picked up a podium finish at the British Grand Prix, has signed through for this year. In 6th place, we go to the Monegasque Charles Leclerc, whose current salary is at $12 million. No bonuses to project at yet, but the season is still long. We don't know quite what we're going to get from Ferrari this year, but Charles Leclerc at $12 million makes the top 6. Leclerc, a product of the Ferrari Driver Academy, is in his third season with Scuderia Ferrari on a contract that runs until 2024. His first season with the team back in 2019, he secured 10 podium finishes. That figure dropped to just 2 last season in 2020 and currently sits at 1 podium finish in the 2021 season at the time of recording. Definitely a disappointment for both the 23-year-old and Formula 1's most valuable team. We're at the halfway stage currently. If you are getting any value out of this video, be sure to hit the like button. And if you like content like this regarding finances and factual information based on Formula 1, then be sure to subscribe. Now to the top 5. We kick things off with the German Sebastian Vettel, who at the 2021 season joined Aston Martin, and his current salary is $15 million. No bonuses projected at the moment, but we shall see how the Aston Martin fares for the second half of the season. Sebastian Vettel won 4 straight championships with Red Bull from the years 2010 to 2013 before jumping to Ferrari. a stint that ended it with a disappointing 2020 finish for both driver and team. Now racing for the rebranded Aston Martin after taking Sergio Perez's spot, he is having another season well below his old standards. Speaking on Sergio Perez, he makes the top 4 here with $18 million projected by the end of the season. His current salary at $5 million, his year-to-date bonuses at 5.5, and his total 2021 bonuses projecting at $13 million. You're probably thinking how on earth this could be. Sergio Perez is in his first year with Red Bull Racing. After 2 seasons with Racing Point, which is now Aston Martin, he has combined with Max Verstappen to push Red Bull to the front of 7-time defending champions Mercedes in the constructors' standing. But a difficult weekend at Silverstone closed the gap and dropped Perez to 5th in the driver's standings at the time of recording from 3rd place. The 31-year-old is credited with helping stir new interest in Formula One in his native Mexico. The bonuses seem to make sense when you consider the pull from Mexico as well as the opportunity to win the Constructors' title in 2021. You're probably wondering who on earth is in 3rd place when we know that the top 2 are the 2 that are fighting for the title this season. But you should never forget about this man. 3rd place, Fernando Alonso. His current salary with the newly branded Alpine at $25 million. You're probably thinking, how on earth can he be on such money? Lest we forget, 2-time Formula One world champion. After 2 years away from the F1 track, Alonso is back with Alpine. The 39-year-old, once at the center of the series' Spygate and Crashgate scandals, has rebuilt himself into a tremendously popular driver. The Spaniard won the Formula One Drivers' Championship in 2005 and 2006 with Renault, an earlier incarnation of his current team. Now we get to the title battle. Coming off in 2nd place, the Dutchman, the Flying Dutchman, Max Verstappen. Also with a salary of $25 million, his year-to-date bonuses are at $5 million and his total 2021 bonuses are projected to be at $17 million. My goodness, that brings his total 2021 on-track earnings of $42 million. My goodness. Coming off consecutive 3rd place finishes in 2019 and 2020, Verstappen has reached a new level in 2021. Verstappen is only 23, but rates as an established star. In 2015, at the age of 17, he became the youngest driver in Formula One history, and he became the youngest to win a race later that year. Now we've reached the number 1 pole position in this list. Before we jump into that though, please hit the like button if you are getting value of this video, and please do subscribe if you want more content like this. But of course, no surprise, Sir Lewis Hamilton makes it number 1 with his $55 million salary and his year-to-date bonuses at $4 million, as well as his total 2021 bonuses at $7 million, with a total projection of 2021 on-track earnings of $62 million. Hamilton, who replaced Michael Schumacher at Mercedes in 2012, has become an icon on the same level as his predecessor. Last year, 2020, Hamilton matched Schumacher's record with his 7th F1 Drivers' Championship, and he dominated the competition by his earnings, the way that Schumacher, the world's highest paid athlete in 2000 and 2001, once did. The 36-year-old signed a 2-year extension with Mercedes this summer, following up on a 3-year, $140 million deal in 2015 and a 2-year, $100 million extension in 2018. He is also the founder of X44, a team in the new off-road electric SUV racing series Extreme E. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Those are the top 10 highest paid drivers in Formula One in 2021. It's fair to say the clash between Hamilton and Verstappen extends to their bank accounts. Question of the day: which driver in this top 10 list surprised you the most? Be sure to comment down below, hit the like button if you liked the video, and subscribe to the channel. With that said, people, lights out.